Hey there, Ranger Nation. It's Nate, and welcome to the Webcast of Attitude, LR4. And this is episode 183. The legacy continues. There is a reason why it's called that, but before we get into all that, let me introduce you to my more phenomenal co-hosts. We've got Ryan.
Hello.
We've got, we got Rick. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, guys, I can tell you this right now. Ryan, he is our residential Black Ranger for LR4. And he's the one that won.
He is making a stunning appearance.
And he's the one that won.
Hopefully, don't break cameras.
He's the one that won the mystery box contest. So
apparently, the mystery box this year came with an invitation to join us.
Mm-hmm. You should do that from now on.
Oh my God! Can you imagine how many freaking admins are like, okay, which color am I going to give them? Periwinkle. Or something. You're the Periwinkle Ranger. You're the brown.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to be shit. Okay. So yeah, and Ryan has all his prizes in the closet.
Yeah, I think they're somewhere in here.
Yeah. So Ryan, what did you think of those prizes when you got them? Did you expect to get all that?
No. I just got to figure out where to put them now.
Here, you opened it up. You're like,
yeah.
Oh damn.
Fudge.
Well, as you can tell behind me over here, I don't have any room for much.
Yeah. Hey, at least I didn't get you a Meg. Oh well, technically, yeah, I did kind of get you a Megazord, didn't I?
Yeah.
But it's the Super 7, so
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't take up that much room.
And Rick, you included the Sentai pins in there.
Yeah,
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I
got those too.
I mean, I'm not talking the pins, not the ply.
Oh,
The ones that
yeah.
So yeah, he's the one that hooked me up to give that to you. And now, when Ryan got that, then he bought the then he went and bought the Dawn Brothers altar, right? Oh, he froze. Connection problem.
Oh, me?
No,
they came with the.
Oh, there you go.
It's all of us. There it is.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm talking about Rick. Rick was the one. I was talking about Ryan. Ryan bought the altar after the fact when he got the right.
Well, he froze.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm not the one freezing this time.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a first.
Yeah, I wanted to get the. But it's like $100. I'm like, not sure if I want that.
Yeah. But
can't blame you.
Yeah. So how was everybody this week?
Yeah.
Let me go with Ryan. Yeah.
Tired.
Yeah.
Kids are on spring break this week.
Ah, fun.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the excitement in your voice.
Yeah. I get to sleep in, but.
Well, I mean,
there's that.
So, but before we get into the topics, guys, Rick and I are going to be going to Lexington this weekend from Thursday to Sunday. They have Thursday. They have a free comic, not free, sorry, a preview comic book type of thing day.
Yeah.
For it, and then the rest of the weekend you will get the celebrities and all that stuff. So, if you guys are going to Lexington, check out the. Oh, that is nice.
I was half tempted to get that.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
I was half tempted. They've got a set on Big Bad Toys of like all of them, the metallic version for like $110. But it don't come out till like September. And I'm like, I can't wait that long.
Have you looked into?
I asked my daughter, like, should I get the model? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can find those.
The same model, it's just metallic.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
black version of that as well because of the villain.
Mhm.
And
So
I'm wanting to
But
get
with
that.
the metallic version comes with all of the Zords,
Yes.
even like the extensions and stuff.
Well, it
So-
comes with
let me ask you this, Rick.
let's go on.
So Rick, what do you suggest people that go to, like, if they're going to go to Lexington or anything like that, what do you suggest to look at? What would you go for?
I am this year because like last year I went to Lexington
Oh, wait for us.
and went for comics. I find more comics that I want, but I'm also going for more of the models.
Yes, I remember the comics thing because he was just sitting there. I'm almost up to 20. I'm almost there. I'm like this. I'm like, dude, you look like you're scavenging for food right now.
Yeah.
Eat those nuts. Or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Ryan,
Yeah. But
now,
the thing is, they had a deal, 20 for what, $5 or was it $10? I can't
it
remember.
might have been. So I don't know.
Still not a bad deal
but hey.
at all.
So
For
Ryan,
20, they cost like $1 or something.
so last year was your first convention you've ever went to, or expo, whatever you want to call it.
In years, I should say.
In years, yeah. So what was that experience like for you?
It
We know
wouldn't
that,
be bad if I didn't have my kids, which they liked it, but being all congested and everything and trying to look for stuff. I mean, it was a pretty fun experience.
yeah,
Definitely have to get there early.
Yeah, because the thing is, people will just be there, standing there, looking at things, and you're like this, like, can I just see?
But I mean, you have a general good reason to look compared to a grocery store when they're sitting looking at a thing of toilet paper for 20 minutes. Like, can you move it? Toilet paper, just move.
Is this 2-ply?
Yes.
Is
Look
this
at every inch of the
17
wrapper.
ply?
Does this have
Is
lotion
this
on
organic?
it?
Will I get a rash? No.
Yeah, you always.
Can I try this before I buy it?
You can't put it back if you don't like it. I mean, you could, but
The next
Just flushing that
person
thing down the
yeah,
toilet. That's all I got. But so with that said, I think
No, I have. When I worked at a grocery store, I did actually have a person ask that once.
Why? But anyway, so for your first experience,
In years.
yeah, in years, are you going to be going back to that this year? Possibly.
depending on the money situation.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids want to go, but you know how they are. Like, they change their minds every last minute. And it's like, I need to know, because if I'm buying tickets, which they'll still be free because it's 10 and under. So,
Well, in that case, get the tickets, and if they don't go, they don't go.
Yeah,
But
that is
at
true.
the same time,
and the fact is, if there's somebody you want to meet and get a chance to get like a picture with them, make sure you have the money. Make sure you're in that
Yes.
line before anybody else.
yes.
Because we all saw that line for Christopher Lloyd and everything, and even freaking Bonnie Wright.
That was
I was just,
oh yeah. Well,
I was like,
I mean, it's funny, right? What did you expect?
I'm just standing there. I'm like, I was just gonna say hi to him, but I'm like, I'm not gonna stay in line just to say hi to somebody for that long. I mean, when I met
Right.
Kathy Najimy, the actress that played in Sister Act and Hocus Pocus, I got a picture with her. I was just, that's my plan anyway. So I say hi to her, but like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna get a picture with her. What?
And
So,
luckily,
like,
you were able to.
Yeah, I'll stand in the part where they had like, the backup thing, like, okay, you can come in now. You can come in. Because they had this thing where they set up where they put it like you like in that group right there, and it's like, so you got to be careful for these convention guys. If there's a long line, they will put you in some type of line setup where they will let you go into the actual line. You'll be in like a queue. That's what a line is, but you'll be in there for that part, and then they'll say, okay, we can have this many people in this line now. So let's go ahead
And
You'll be in
that
a
will
line
be
for a
for
line.
the popular people.
yes.
The not as popular people don't get the queue line because their lines don't get that long.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I mean, don't get me wrong.
And make sure the actor finishes the autograph.
Yeah.
We all know we're okay. So my admin and our friend Kim, I got her an autograph from Brandon Routh, and he was in the middle of writing the message, and then I think he just forgot to finish it, and he just put best Brandon Routh, and I'm like, I didn't realize it's just said best on there. I should have gone back and like, hey, excuse me, could you finish your message? We are going to be sitting, she'll be sitting there trying to decode your freaking message. Best what? Mother.
Just best.
Yep.
Best at
That's what I'm
everything.
That's what I'm going
Best
to
for
say
everything.
from now on. I'm just not going to finish my sentence every time I go, how? And then they'll be like, are you Indian? No. Hungry. Food. Numb. Or something. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into the topics of this week. So we are going to enter the Super Sentai zone. And here we go.
I'm already there.
We have, they are going to have, now this previous episode of King Oger, they did introduce this vehicle for the red. Yep. And I got to say, King Oger has been a really good series. It's been so far so good. Ryan doesn't know what we're talking about because I don't think he's
I know what you're talking about. I just don't watch it.
have any access to watching it.
No.
But yeah, and here's a little bit of, and it does come with the Change Hero, which Rick has one of those. He has one of the Change Heroes from other seasons.
Yeah.
And then it does have that articulation where it just has the pincers going like that. And, so I guess I don't know if they sell this separately or this only comes into this box, but I did put a link in the bottom for this in the description. So if you guys are interested in purchasing this, it'll be right in that description. So next up, we've got our the auxiliary mechas, which is a Gatlin snail.
Oh, yeah.
So there it is right there. And it'll be able to combine to the King Oger and have a Gatling gun.
Because that's what Megazords need.
I've got to say, I'm loving this whole insect. And, this would just be awesome as a Power Ranger series, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So everything they do with everything on here. Oh my God. Simon! And then here's the box art right here. Unfortunately, guys, I didn't put a link to this on Tokyo Collectibles because the pre-order is closed for this. But if they end up getting the pre-order back up, I might edit it and put it in there for you guys. So just keep an eye out for that. But the motorcycle, the bike is still available to pre-order. This is not available right now, but if you guys can find it anywhere else, then you can go to any other place that's selling it, probably Amazon. But if you're looking at Tokyo Collectibles,
Comic and Toy Convention.
yep, or something like that, yeah, maybe. And then we've got this, the Roly Poly, which this auxiliary debuted in the second episode of King Oger, and it turns into like a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
And so the Roly Poly came in like a wrecking ball. Yes, Miley Cyrus.
Last thing we need in a Power Ranger series.
And this, unfortunately, as well, is also not available for pre-order right now. It's the Tokyo Collectibles closed it down for now, so I'm guessing they already have. They only have a certain amount for right now, and then they'll probably get more in. Maybe they'll open it back up. We'll just have to keep an eye out for that. But so let me go to Ryan. Ryan, what do you think of the whole bug aspect of King Oger? this is like a first since we've had this for a Sentai season where everything's insect based.
It's different. I think it's kind of cool. It reminds me of Bug's Life, though. Like how you say it, convert into like Power Rangers. They need to get shrink down, and live in like someone's backyard to help like some kind of like queen or ant empire or something fighting something. Or I mean, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, that'd be funny too. Rick, I mean, what do you think of King Oger? I mean, you both have seen the first 2 episodes.
I mean, it's definitely interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I do find it funny that the guy that's red is actually not, well,
He's not a king.
yeah.
He's not actually royalty, but he's able to access the power of the Oger caliber.
Are they different kingdoms?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue is a president. He's a president.
I've seen.
Well, he calls himself a president.
Yes.
I saw like the morphing sequences and stuff online, and it looks like it's different kingdoms, which makes it even more interesting.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just the freaking thing is they have to do all this stuff with it.
They had to flip like 5 things in order to access the morpher.
Yeah, the morphing. Power Rangers Insect Bop It. There you go.
Pretty much.
Yeah, flick it.
That's actually what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it. He's like, oh my.
Sell 2 different swords, one for playtime and one for the Bop It game. Or
and the
put
funny
into
thing
one.
is, during one of our webcasts, I pulled out a Bop It. I'm like, this is basically, and this is who owns the rights to Bop It. It's Hasbro. And I'm like, now if they don't freaking get on that, if they don't get on that, and if they don't think about, you know what, since this is going to be the last season of Power Rangers, we're going to be adapting from Sentai, maybe we should reconsider that. I mean, we do have the
Nice.
We do have the good reason to do it. Sell more Bop Its just by selling the sword. So, Ryan, what would you say if you were to get any more of these toys or anything like that? Would you consider collecting them, or would you say yes?
This one in the Don Brothers, definitely.
Yeah. Rick, what about you, man?
I'm just waiting for the mini plug.
Yeah.
I'm loving these actually more than the deluxe. So
yeah. I mean, they look good. It's just the fact is, it costs a lot of money, and I've only gotten like certain Sentai items.
I got plenty of Sentai items.
Oh, so, but if you like collecting Power Rangers and Sentai, there you go. Like I said, I did put a link for the bike. You can click on that, but then you can also go to the category for King Oger and look to see if they have it available up for pre-order yet. So I always make sure to put things in the description so you guys can check that out. Now, we are going to get into the Power Rangers Lightning Collection.
The main reason you guys are here.
Yeah. And this was posted on a website in the UK. We're going to talk about this, and then we're going to get into what was announced that Tuesday, last Tuesday. So we're going to talk about the Invisible Phantom Ranger. And it's listed as Turbo Phantom Ranger. So this is what he looks like. Now, I got to say, I mean, so this is what the figure looks like outside the box. And
all I need is a little bit of gold, and I can turn him into the Morphenaut.
Yeah. And then
a lot easier than the one I actually did turn into the Morphenaut.
And I gotta say, I mean, I've seen people that have gotten it, and it looks really good. I mean, I thought it was just going to be some type of, just a little bit of a paint job or something like that. But this whole translucent look to it, it looks really awesome. Now, this is available on Hasbro Pulse under UK. So right now it's only overseas, and more likely this is going to be probably an exclusive. I can't say it's a fan channel yet, but it's more likely. If I'd had to guess, the Invisible Phantom Ranger is probably going to be a Walgreens exclusive, or maybe even a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. But if I had to guess, I would say Walgreens. Ryan, what do you think of this figure of what we're talking about right now before we move on to the ones that we can actually get on the US site?
I mean, it's not bad. I kind of wish it was a little more like translucent, like a little more see-through. But I mean, I don't know how you'd be able to do that without like messing it up somehow.
Right.
Oh, it's still pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Rick, what do you think, man?
Definitely cool. We'll probably get it.
Yep.
Mainly
You
because
know I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna get it. I mean, come on. I got the in space Phantom Ranger. Might as well get the Invisible Turbo Phantom Ranger.
Yeah.
They come out with the Morphin Knot. There we go. Get on that, Hasbro.
They will.
So next up, what was announced last Tuesday this month, we're going mellow yellow. Yes, I know. I'm never going to use that again.
Nate,
these
you've
are
been terminated with prejudice.
So originally, these were listed as GameStop exclusives. Am I the only one that noticed? I mean, a lot of people noticed that too. They put it down as GameStop exclusive, and then like the next day, it was put down. Like, oh crap!
I
It's on
think I read that.
Yeah, it's on Entertainment Earth too. So these are fan channel exclusive.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny how I guess they thought, oh, it's in GameStop, so it's a GameStop. So, wait, it's on fan. Oh shit! Hold on a second. Yeah. So we are getting SPD Yellow and Lost Galaxy Yellow as a fan channel exclusive. So you guys can get it on Hasbro Pulse, which I have the link on here if you guys want to purchase these there. So let's get a look at the SPD Yellow. So there's the head sculpt of Z. It's not bad.
It's pretty close.
My
Neck's a little bit longer, but
the biggest thing is it's like some of the Delta Max strikers. I don't know. That's what I'm back and forth about because
of the coloring.
Well, I mean, I think they did have color to them, but maybe, but I can't remember. It's like so, but either way, I mean, at least you're getting that with it.
Yeah.
So, and then we're gonna discuss this. The design of the SP
The backwards morpher.
the Delta Morpher. Yeah. Yeah. So
I
at this
got
point,
those symbols. At least they're staying consistent with their mistake.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like at least we're getting these morphers. I mean, I know a lot of people want show accurate. It's like, well, you know what? You're going to get what you're going to pay for. So, or have somebody else do a 3D.
Get on Etsy and find somebody who prints stickers.
Yep, and fix it. There you go. Then you're good.
Let's see. It's an extra $3. Get over it.
And the does come with the baton. It comes in baton mode right there. And it does have a little blast effect because they always have to have a blast effect.
Well, it's got to have its static charge to turn around and put down criminals.
Yep. So it's basically a stunner. Freaking.
It's like a taser, but in baton mode. Which I actually know for a fact that they make those.
So next up is Lost Galaxy Yellow. And I know that I'm going to be asking us, Serena Vincent, so how's it feel to finally get your own figure? And do you think they did your likeness justice? She's going to be at Lexington, so, might as well ask her.
Too bad I won't have that for her to autograph.
Yeah. And so when you look right here, guys, she's holding the Quasar launcher.
Is she doing the Spider-Man web thing with her hands?
Yes.
Or rocking out?
Yeah, I got a Quasar launcher. Yeah. I'm gonna blow shit up. Yeah, bam, bam, bam. then she starts playing it as a freaking instrument.
Air guitar, and after she shoots something down.
Yeah, and then there that the helmet. I mean, yeah, from this image it looks kind of weird, but I guess it's just the way it's designed, and this is a prototype right here.
Well, you know what they say: one person's prototype is another person's main piece.
Also, if you guys, this does, and I'm sure it does extend like the Red Ranger's Quasar launcher did in baton mode or staff mode, whatever you want to call it, or freaking American Gladiator staff mode.
Yeah. Trying Q-tips.
Yeah. Where's that Q-tip? I'll just use this. There we go. Yeah. It's hurting.
I mean, apparently they make Q-tips that big. I saw one on a news network once, and they were claiming that went up people's noses, and yeah.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
With this one, it only comes with the collapsed Quasar Saber, and then it comes with this.
See, they could have not done that blast effect, given us the extended Quasar Saber.
Or they still could have let me put it this way. They still could include the blast effect, but with them doing these non-plastic packaging, you can include, and they don't even freaking want to include the freaking trans dagger.
I'm fine with not getting the trans dagger. It's the Quasar Saber, the main source of their power.
Right. And I just think it's just like, why? I mean, on the packaging, they show her holding the Quasar Saber in the collapse mode, in the holster mode. And I'm like,
tell that to my Quasar
Hasbro, did you even think like, oh crap, yeah, so we can't. What if they actually did have a Quasar Saber ready for this, and then they saw the artwork and they're like, oh man, next time.
Or they're fooling us and they said here's a picture for the prototypes, and then when you get the box, it's actually got a full one in there.
Or they're just going to say, oh, we know we're missing the Quasar Saber, but we're going to have you send it in, and then we'll just send we'll send you the Quasar Saber accessory, like they've done with the helmet.
That actually would be kind of fun.
I think it would be more
I hate to admit that. You know,
that would be a good way of
SPD,
doing it. But...
A-Squad Pink and Dino Thunder White.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if there's enough outcry, Hasbro will do it.
Yeah, I guess yeah, here you go, you big babies.
Pretty much.
So let me go to Ryan. Ryan, what do you think of?
We could still get the red trans dagger that way.
Yeah. What do you think of the Yellow Ranger figures for SPD and Lost Galaxy?
Not bad. I mean, at least they'll finish off SPD finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Galaxy.
And then,
Then we have right now Kendrick's
Pink's coming
out. Yep. So.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think of them as a fan channel exclusive, though? That's what I should have asked. Instead of it being part of a wave.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's probably best that way we can get them sooner.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny though
2025 before we got them.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though because I remember when they did a fan stream for the Hasbro Pulse Con thing, and they were talking about the silhouettes and everything, and SPD Yellow was included in that silhouette, but then they switched everything around. We already knew we were going to get Dino Thunder Black in Wave 14, I think it was Wave 13. I think
they replaced SPD Yellow with Mesogog, I believe.
Mesogog, and then they included Dino Fury Blue. So, but Rick, what do you think, man? What do you think of these figures? Now we're actually going to be getting figures that we can finish off a season.
Hey, it's about freaking time.
Yeah, and that does not mean Hasbro. We don't want any more of Beast Morphers because we still need Silver and Roxy.
Yes.
Get on that right now. If you're going to release a villain for there,
You gotta release the
Yeah,
rest.
for the other one.
You got to get and give us a scroll. You know what? I wouldn't mind a Scrozzle figure at this point. He wasn't even a part. He wasn't even a part of the Sentai. You guys can do it. I believe in you, and I know Campbell.
I think you're now trying to stretch.
Yeah, but I don't know. You know
Now, how would they
Then
do
again,
a
the
steel?
monster line, the deluxe line, they could release a 7-inch Scrozzle.
7-inch. Oh my
That'd
god!
work.
Did you get taller? Oh my gosh! So yeah,
Could you imagine if that's how they release Roxy
oh god,
as part of the deluxe figure line?
did you
Make
have
her
two
taller.
different versions? That would
Just make her taller than Blaze.
oh ho. So during under Linkara's review or something like that of Dino Fury, Simon Bennett, he pointed out something really interesting, and we're going to go ahead and discuss that right here. It was about the theme song, and it says right here.
Yeah.
So I put Cosmic Fury because this makes me wonder what they're doing with Cosmic Fury. So two tiny fun facts. In my and the writer's hands, Dino Fury is in the same universe as Beast Morphers. The only other universe seasons are RPM and Dino Charge. We already knew that, so that's a given. And
They may have to adjust that to be RPM as well, or not RPM, SPD as well.
Yeah. Well, it's a different time. It's a future. So,
Yeah,
the original
that
Dino
happened
Fury,
like a year and a half.
the original Dino Fury theme song did not have Go Go Power Rangers in it. It was added at the last minute at the request of Hasbro brand, who felt that like it's Morphin Time, it's the key part of the brand. I can't pronounce that word right here. It's right here. I'll have to highlight it. Hold on. It's right here where this is.
Stipulation.
Yeah, this stipulation about Go-Go Power Rangers has changed now as people who were there at the time have since moved on. So with that said, what does he mean? And the reason I put Cosmic Fury here is because I'm going to play this right here. So I'm going to add this to the stream. Here we go. So what does that say? So does that mean Cosmic Fury is not going to include Go-Go in it anymore?
That would be an interesting change considering you know how long it's been.
Yep, that could be the case, but I'm just saying, it does kind of make sense though if you think about it, saying that they moved on since that, and
I could see it being in there in some shape or form, just not like Go Power Rangers,
Cosmic Fury,
Go Power Rangers.
Something like that. I mean, listen, I had never hated that doing Go Power Rangers in the series because it was iconic for what started Power Rangers back in the day. And yes, we did get different theme songs as it went along, but I just didn't seem to see the problem. I mean, yeah, they changed. Unfortunately, the theme song is not going to be longer than like the other things because then it'll take away certain time of the show.
Yeah, so, the longer the intro is, the less time the show has.
Yeah. So,
which is stupid on a streaming service.
But it is what it is, That's what they agree with. So, yeah, Ryan, there you are. Okay, I got it because you're just like this.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm meditating. Don't fart. Just kidding.
No one will hear it. No one will hear it.
But
microphone.
I swear, if I hear something else, then I know it's the hamster or something like that.
Scares me.
She's only awake at it's almost close to when she gets up. So.
You're gonna look over like, no, stay asleep right now. It's not that time yet. Stay asleep. I'm watching.
She's not that loud.
Oh, I remember having a hamster. So, but with that said, I mean, we'll find out in the fall, or they decide to release the theme song during a fan stream. I mean, listen, if they don't have Go-Go Power Rangers in it, it's not a big deal not to have it in
It's
there,
not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna hurt anything, really.
No, it's not. It's really not.
But then how will I know what show I'm watching?
It's more, or they go, it's morphin' time. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury.
They can even change they can even move the words around so you still get it. They just won't be in that order.
Yeah. Power Rangers Go Cosmic Fury. What the people be like this, like, what the hell was that?
It catches them off guard.
Like,
that is true.
Power Rangers Go Cosmic Fury. What the? Hold on, I gotta rewind that again. Power Rangers Go. They still included Go. What is going on? No, you know.
See, Nate would have a heart attack over this.
Yeah.
The show was great. I just had a hard time dealing with the intro because they didn't have it in the right order.
They screwed it up. What the? Go back to the drawing board, right? Or something like that. So we do have some guest announcements for Power Rangers. Ranger Stop and PopCon. So let's go ahead and talk about those. So let's see. Whoops, maybe not. We're showing a video. Whoopsie. Hold on. Here we go. So Jazz Baduwalia, he will be there at the Sheraton Atlanta Hotel. We haven't really been getting any. I think they're waiting to get more the animated actors and stuff. They're later because we've been announcing more and more of the Power Rangers. Well, that's what we do anyway, but there hasn't been any. I mean, besides Johnny and Bosch, because he's done animation. He's done anime and all that stuff. So, and also Barbara Goodson, she's done voiceover work as well. But we haven't gotten a lot of other well-known anime actors yet. So I'm surprised they're deciding to do all Power Rangers now and then probably save it. Maybe because it's the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, that might make sense. But Jazz Baduwalia, he will be there. And then we've got Abraham Rodriguez. He will be joining a lot of the other cast members. And then we have, and he was originally supposed to be there last year too. Ivan Ooze himself, the Ooze Man. So I guess you could consider this, Power Rangers and another pop con, a pop icon. Because he was also in Indiana Jones, so kind of makes sense to have him there. Besides Power Rangers. And also just today was announced Nakia Baris. She will be there as well. And she'll be at Lexington too. So if you guys are going to be at Lexington or if you guys plan to go to Lexington.
Her being there, isn't that more of a no duh?
Yeah, because her and Karen Ashley came up with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that actually. So yeah, you got to have
the fact that she's not the first and her and Karen aren't the two first ones announced.
Yeah.
Kind of is like, what the hell?
Has Karen even been announced yet? I'm sure she has. I just can't remember. I have to look at the freaking.
I mean, granted, they're probably not announcing themselves first in terms of not wanting to appear to have an ego. Because they want to give credit to some of the other people first.
Yeah, Karen hasn't even been announced yet, so I'm guessing she's probably going to be announced later on. So
yeah, but the thing is, for them not to be there, it would actually be a lot weirder than them actually being there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so guys,
for them it'd be more of an announcement that they're not going to show up.
So Rick and I have never been to Ranger Stop and PopCon. We've been to Ranger Stop, so we don't. I mean, I'm sure it's kind of like Ranger Stop, but
just
like I said,
references.
Yeah, other pop icons, but I mean, this would be a cool thing to go to, but it's like money is the key thing, and
bank account says no,
don't do it.
Choose wisely.
Baby
yeah, I mean,
Churros go through
Ryan,
a lot
if
of
you
things
were
that I do.
if you were to go to this, would you ever think about trying to go to this convention? Now, I know Christy probably wouldn't want to go with you.
Hell no. My kids would also be the same way. They're like, no. And then when I decided to leave, they're like, I want to go. Like, no, tough shit. Or sorry, too late.
You know what? You can get a freaking. They can get a vacation out of it. Christy will be with the kids. You can do whatever.
No.
Oh, Christy would.
She
hate
would
you,
drop.
I'm
She would
sure.
drop off at her mom's.
Yeah. I mean, this will be a
She'd go with you out of spite, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
No. She's like, I'm not into that stuff. I'm like, well, I know you're not.
And you see a vendor that has something Stitch related, you're like this. I saw there's something Stitch related. Give me a ticket. Now, buy it for me.
That
No, she would
probably
even.
be
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves. So, guys, let's put it this way. Okay, now, not trying to sound sexist or anything, but girls, if you have a collection of something, don't be coming at us about our collection.
Oh, trust me. I look at it now. I was like, I think yours is as bad as mine. She's like, don't even start. She said the living room with her collection, the collection in the living room is hers. My collection stays in our room, which I'm like, that's fine. It'll look like a little kid's in here, but I don't care. If the room is my domain, the living room's yours. So
Yeah, that's free.
I
If
can
you ever
live
get-
with that.
Yeah,
Yep,
if you end up
I agree.
getting but yeah, guys, definitely get your tickets there. I'll put a link in there. I haven't but go to Ranger Stop go to the Facebook page, go to rangerstop.com. They have a section for Ranger Stop and PopCon and also Ranger Stop, which is in November, so which Rick and I will be at this year. We'll be talking about guests there whenever we get more announcements. It'll be awesome if Charlie Kirsch would go there this year.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. She went last year. We got her autograph, but it'd be cool to get a picture with her.
It depends if she can get away from school.
Mhm.
True. But
That's the
Anyway.
problem with child actors. They have school.
anyway, we're gonna move on to which
And by
Ryan
child,
has-
it doesn't necessarily mean young, but it's
Yeah,
just their school age.
so with
Mhm.
Ryan, he I've been giving people tasks on LR4 now. Like Kim will do other conventions that Rangers are going to be at. Rick is involved with the comics aspect of Power Rangers and LR4.
I
And
quit.
Ryan is in the what'd you say? Yeah, you're funny. So Ryan, he is involved with the video game aspect and all that stuff. So here we go. Ryan, you've been keeping an eye on that really good. 'Cause, I mean, it's a lot.
I try to get what would probably be more interesting to post rather than
Mhm.
every single thing that pops
Mhm.
up. Because I'm like, I don't think anyone cares about these community things. Maybe the skins and stuff, but that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I would like to post everything on there, but it's like, you know what? Find out yourself. Look up on the website.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
don't- So here we go. They have included another Dino Fury Ranger in there. We already have Zato in there, and then we have Izzy, and now we have Ion. So he's included in the roster for Rangers, and it's cool that it's cool how they.
We don't have
continue-
Amelia yet.
Yeah, we'll get there at some point. She might be a skin to Izzy,
Oh, God.
and then they'll have to add a skirt to it. And then when Izzy changes back into green, she rips the skirt off.
No, that actually would be a cool
That would be kind of cool.
That'd
Give
be
me that
fun.
animation. That'd be cool.
Hold that thought. Skirts are not really my thing. It's like you were Amelia before. What? But like he was saying about the skins, I do think it's awesome. They find a way to include some certain thing from a character, like they've done with the movies. They included the civilian form for from the movie, like Tommy, Adam. I thought that was always cool how they did that. And this one they're including the Dino Knight armor form. So I that is just so cool that they do that kind of stuff. I wish that they would change the background of this because it's not
Yeah.
Halloween anymore. They really need to work on that because I've been always like, okay, where's the update? What's going on with this? But I mean, Ryan, have you tried to play this game, right? I know you played Battle for the Grid.
Couple times I've tried. It's
Okay.
not bad, but like I don't know, like I guess like the grinding's kind of what drives me a little bit nuts sometimes.
Yeah.
And then getting the same old, and then in order to get these like hot, like really good characters, you're gonna have to spend money on it. And it's just like, do I really want to?
Things cost money. But so compared to Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, because we haven't gotten much on that lately.
I don't think they're going to add any more, to be honest.
Yeah, because if they've been adding more to this and that, I mean, it'd be cool if they did.
It would be great, but
if you would have to say, what would you suggest them playing? Would you suggest this or Battle for the Grid?
I would probably say this one, Legacy Wars, because I think like once they added the Street Fighter characters, the difficulty ramped up, and I've had it on the default, and I'm having trouble. Granted, I haven't played in probably like over a year, but I'll have trouble in the second fight because just the characters, the computers, just like 10 times like tougher.
Yeah.
Even with like my really good characters, they're tougher.
Okay. Rick, now when this came out, we both started playing this.
Yeah.
And this game was just the thing is you have to hit the icons. That's the one thing that was really, that drove me kind of nuts. It's like you have to wait to load. It's like, well, I'm gonna get killed. I got hold. It's like, let me move this guy away from this guy. And then I just wait for this icon to load. Okay, there we go. Okay, now go towards him. No, wait, hold on. That's
then
one
you
thing
also need the points to do certain attacks.
Yeah.
But I think that once you learn how to play the game, it's really not bad.
Yeah. Battle for the Grid, I enjoy because they have. I mean, this has a story to it, but not as much as Battle for the Grid did. They had more of a story to it because they added story mode to it. Would I like them to continue doing Battle for the Grid? Yes. Now that they're not doing Power Rangers,
we may get an update for that
at some point, maybe.
Probably in the fall.
That would be good. But
the only reason I'm saying that is to coincide with the comic coming up.
That makes, yeah.
Where Draken's going to form his own team of Rangers by taking a page out of Zordon's book.
Yep. And we will be discussing that in our next episode in April. So, guys, keep an eye out for that. Also, what I was going to say is the one thing about Battle for the Grid, the story aspect of it, but also before that, they were going to do another game called Power Rangers Morphin Legends, but apparently, I guess it just didn't end up happening. Didn't do very well in the beta testing, so they scrapped that idea because I haven't seen anything about that because we talked about it on here that it was going to be coming out, but nothing's come of it, so they might have just scrapped it. So, I mean, sometimes stuff like that happens.
Mm-hmm.
But so, yeah, you said that you would suggest people play Legacy Wars. Rick, what about you? Go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
I said it depends on the type of game you're into. Like if you're like mobile games, obviously Legacy Wars. But if you're into fighting, Battle for the Grid's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Rick, what about you, man?
Well, since I haven't played either in a long time,
get a coin. Flip.
I think if you want a wide range of characters to play as, then Legacy Wars is probably your better option.
Yeah, I agree with that. And then if you have if you like to do the season aspect where they include characters and DCLs and all that stuff, then go for Battle for the Grid.
If you like paying to complete your game, after you've bought your game, then you'll enjoy the downloadable content that we have for you.
Oh dear God. Yes, Ryan. Are you?
That's
how's that?
essentially what they're doing.
Yeah, Ryan. How's that coming along? By the way, our downloadable content for the game. Have you talked to them? Have you got any? No, I'm just kidding.
No, unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you'd be making bank at that point.
It would have been nice with when them. Granted, it was that crossover with Street Fighter.
Mhm.
It would have been nice to have extra episodes to where you're fighting Bison or some type of connection to where you're doing a team up with the Street Fighter characters and like Tommy or whatever and fighting
Yeah.
somebody else instead of just getting characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I totally agree with you on that. So, so there you go, guys. If you want to download it, it's available on Google Play or app or iOS. So, you know, for your Android or your Apple or your iPhone.
Another way to look at it for depending on what you want to play. If you want a free game, Legacy Wars, you don't have to pay for anything unless you want to. If you want to pay for something, then Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
so now we're on to the next topic, which is the one topic that I've been
You
waiting.
can tell a lot of us are poor people.
Yeah. This is what happens when you got stuff to pay off.
When you become YouTube poor.
Yeah.
yes.
Not YouTube rich. YouTube poor.
Poor.
We're starting the next class of YouTube.
You too are poor. That's what basically.
Give it a couple years. YouTube probably will be poor itself.
So we've got some news on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. They updated.
Is it the trailer?
I wish, man. I mean, dude. Okay, so
you should still show the trailer.
Yes,
no,
show everyone the trailer.
It's funny. I'll have to pull that up here in a bit, but oh my god, yeah, we'll tell you about this. Let me. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go get that right now on here. Still on there. Oh my god.
Yeah, because I mean, what's the use of having the trailer if we don't show it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well show the trailer. You know, we
get more eyes on our channel.
Yeah, finally. You know what, guys? We actually had
we have the exclusive
trailer.
Exactly.
Never before seen anywhere else.
So you guys get to see the trailer for the first time.
Else on social media, but
you guys get to see the trailer for the first time. Nobody's seen this yet. We just had access to it.
Yeah.
I don't know how Ryan did it, but he had some luck doing this. So, guys.
Well, you see, Ryan's wife works for the production team. How do you think he got a spot on our show? Oh wait, no, he won the mystery box contest. Never mind.
That was the paper that was in the box.
Yeah. So, guys,
Nate's still mad that I put that in there.
Yeah.
You need to put that. You need to put applications in there, like fake applications to join the page.
So, guys, sit back.
No, not fake. We'll actually include actual applications.
Yeah. So, guys, sit back,
just
relax.
May not accept.
Enjoy the trailer of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. I'm just going to say this right now. So I want to tell this right here. Okay. So I was watching the movie. I went to the movies with my brother last night. We went to go see 65. I turned my phone on for a little bit, and then I see someone like, here we have the trailer. And I literally like, wait, what? And then I had to look at the image real quick, and I'm like, God, why the hell is that so small? I'm like, I'm surprised I didn't walk out of that movie after I watched the
exclusive trailer.
And Kim said to me, you know what's funny? I think, I don't know if it was Rick or Kim. I think it was Rick that said, you didn't know that was a trailer? I'm like, I was in the movies. I didn't click on it. I didn't realize it until I realized the way it was shaped and everything. And I'm like, oh, mother of God, really? So, yeah, Ryan basically trolled us.
I'll be right back.
He trolled us on our freaking group page. From
another
another Power Rangers page. But yeah, let me talk about that, guys. Oh, we were going to discuss this image anyway, so we'll discuss this at the end a little bit more because we already have, but we'll get a better look at the image at the end of this topic. So let me go ahead and just remove that. So anyway, guys, we only have 1 month, 1 month away. We're 1 month away from this. Starting today, 30 days from now, we will have 30th anniversary special in April.
April. Yeah. Okay.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I just,
Think about it. Less than a month.
I know.
Or,
I mean, a lot.
No,
Listen,
exactly a month.
yeah, exactly a month. And listen, I want to see a trailer too, but you got to think to yourself. But let me. You know what? Let me put the screen share back up again. Let's see if I can go to the other. Here we go. So let's get back to this. It's the description that was on the Netflix. They've just updated it. Now this wasn't on there. I did the editing to that part with the logo and all that stuff to make it look a little bit presentable. But so don't think that was on there now. But so with that said, we discussed this before, Rick and I, that it's only 55 minutes long. So question is, what will they fit in the trailer without spoiling it? If it's 55 minutes long, I mean, they could find ways to do it, but
I mean, they do movies all the time.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they go the Marvel route, just film some extra scenes.
That's very true.
That aren't in the movie.
So with that,
but I know that on a lot of the IMDb pages.
Wait.
Okay.
We're not there yet. I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, so you do have that coming.
Yep, we do have that coming up in a bit.
Wish I did.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't read.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I don't put it in the topic list. I just put the title of what we're going to talk about. We don't, Anyway, so here's what it says right here.
Look at that. That's
so. After tragedy strikes, an unlikely hero takes her rightful place among the Power Rangers to get revenge on the team's oldest nemesis. Now, we all know who that nemesis is. It's Rita Repulsa, but it's not Rita. If that makes sense.
yeah.
Rita, but it's not Rita.
The fact that they say it's revenge.
Yeah, stuff's gonna go down. Something bad's gonna happen. So we're gonna share this article.
Not fighting to defend.
So here we go. We're going to go ahead and discuss this part right here. So this is from Luminerdi, posted right here. Let's see. We can read it here. As we all know, this, who's coming back and everything. It's known. I hear too. So here we go. So read this part off. As some of you may know, veteran Rangers Billy Cranston, Zach Taylor, Rocky DeSantos, and Kat Hillard, alongside the late Trini Kwan's daughter, Min Kwan, must don the Mighty Morphin powers to save the world from a new robotic version of Rita in the midst of a global crisis. The Rangers aren't alone in this endeavor, as they're assisted by a new Alpha and former Rangers Adam, Park, and Aisha, new members of a mysterious SPD. What's that word right there? Affiliated organization known as SPA, which we do not know what that's going to be called. Yeah. Spa.
They're not Space Patrol Delta. They help you with like not hygiene, but relaxation, like a resort.
And they realized, what? Maybe we should do this as an actual agency. So that'd be a great idea.
We can't just rely on good people coming into a spa.
So
and giving them Ranger powers.
So here we go. So it says it wasn't known that the global crisis was until now, as Luminardi can reveal that Robo Rita has been capturing Rangers all across the world, stealing their powers, turning them into figurines, and keeping them there like trophies. Now let me go back to this right here.
So the question is, are we going to get more guest stars in this special than just
The main ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go to the screen. Let me go to the screenshot. So here we go. Oh, I got to get rid of that picture. Not that. There we go. So in this image right here, I'm about to pull up from the preview. Let's go here. This was on Steve Cardenas' Instagram. I don't know if I posted this last time, but
I don't know, but it looks like Steve Cardenas is wearing like one of them buff suit things.
He does.
I'm going to pump you up.
Because I mean, the one side looks like it's a little bit higher on the shoulder.
So, because a lot of people thought these were like, oh, possibly Ranger keys. I'm like, those things are really big to be Ranger keys. So basically, they're reusing some Lightning Collection figures.
Yes.
So only out of 4 out of all those figurines on there, I can actually make out is the Green Ranger is up here, but on Davey Yost's shoulder, like right next to his like the far left, and then over here we've got Lost Galaxy, blue, red, and green.
Yeah.
So let me zoom
I
in.
scoured that to see if there's any future Lightning Collection figures we might want.
Well, somebody actually pointed out and said this could be Turbo right here.
Yeah.
And I don't know who this could be. This could be it's hard to tell certain ones, but this one you could tell by the shape of his shield. And I don't know which one this would be. I was guessing maybe it's Kimberly, the Pink Ranger, but it wouldn't make sense considering Catherine has the pink power, the pterodactyl power coin, unless if they made a copy of it. That's the only.
Well, again, I mean, you got how Jason, Trini, Zach left, so like,
No, yeah,
copied coins because they obviously had the power when they left the command
the
center.
Sword of Light. That's what gave them the copy. So that could make sense, but we'll find out next month. So yeah. What else? Let's go ahead and go to the next part we want to discuss. So, but with that said, this is going to be very interesting. This is beginning to get really hyped up. But there's another thing that is very interesting, and this has to do with a certain theme song.
Brings a tear to my eye.
And that, guys, it has been confirmed. Ron Wasserman will be returning to the 30th anniversary to compose the music for the 30th anniversary. And I think that's possibly going to be the beginning of the special.
Yeah.
Instead of having that long, I'm very excited about it.
A combination of their characters all just appearing in there. But what I was about to say.
Go ahead.
Now that Nate has the IMDb page pulled up for Ron Wesselman, you notice it doesn't say 1 episode. It says 2. Now, people were thinking maybe this is just a typo. But when you look at the listing for the other cast, it also lists 2 episodes.
Uh-huh.
Which means either there's somebody making a massive typo, or the person updating this has been given information that has yet to be officially released
That's true.
and accidentally confirmed it via updating the page. Or maybe they filmed as part, not like the once a Ranger always or once and always, but maybe they all were part of an episode for Cosmic Fury. And
Maybe.
the person who updated this turned around, got the information, said, "Oh, well, they're in 2 episodes, okay," and didn't realize that they were told, they were told 2 episodes of Power Rangers, not just the special.
Well, let me backtrack. Let me go back to that. So with this being 55 minutes long, it kind of seems like
That could also be the reason.
because they're probably considering this 2 episodes into one. So that's just my guess.
Which it could be.
I mean,
Kind of hope we get the announcement. I think it would be funny if at the end of the 55 minutes, we get a "to be continued."
Cosmic Fury coming this fall.
I can switch out there.
Well, not even that. Just "to be continued."
Yeah.
Once and always. Part 2,
You can tell her, shush.
September. Or something. August or September. Oh, August 28th.
Something like that. Maybe. Who knows? That would be like, but guys, that's just our. That's his theory. That's his just
part 2 on the official 30th date.
Yeah, Rick loves his speculation there, but I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm right either.
Yeah. But guys, during that week, during last week, we didn't get a trailer, but we did get this, a promotional image, and we got a look at Robo Rita.
I'll be back real quick.
Okay.
Rita joins the Machine Empire. That would be funny if it actually turns out to be Queen Machina.
I'm gonna say, I mean, that design looks awesome. I mean,
You're gonna have to keep it down just a tad, or at least Landon.
yeah. I just that looks. Oh, Ryan, do you want to mute your mic for you?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, because he's in the middle of doing something. He's probably taking care of some stuff. But anyway, guys, I mean, I've got to say, just by that glimpse of what Robo Rita is going to look like, just by that digital imaging. Okay, oh, here he is.
I'm good.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I got to say, that looks pretty cool. I mean, I like it. Because I mean, originally,
Rita joins the Machine Empire.
Because originally I thought it was just going to be like some sort of like cyborg mask or something like that, or she's going to have like half a face and then just. But no, they're fully going full on robotic with her look on her face.
Oh yeah.
And
I wonder if the Machine Empire captures her and then tries to make her into what they want.
well, my guess is this is just what I'm thinking. Because if you remember, if you guys have watched Dino Fury, Scrozzle got away. People are thinking maybe Scrozzle was the one that built Robo Rita.
In order to give the revived Lord Zed a life.
Oh, God. Well, we can't do anything to turn your wife evil again, but we got this Robo Rita right here for you. So I just can't. Okay, that's just okay. Mine out of the gutter. Come on, back to reality. But also, I was thinking, as Rick was saying, the Machine Empire. Because if you remember in Forever Red, who was on the moon?
Remnants of the Machine Empire.
And they probably left that as a backup. Maybe that's good. Or
It could be connected.
Or Lord Zed had Scrozzle make Robo Rita in order to
Have a wife.
that, or just take care of stuff on Earth and capture Rangers that are still on Earth, since he's gone in a different planet. You know, he probably had that plan set up and they didn't know about it. That's why it. That's just, like I said, speculation. We won't know until we see the show itself. Also about this image, if you notice, they only have 4 Rangers on there. They don't have Rocky. They don't have Adam, Aisha, because it makes sense not to have them on there because, you know, they're not going to be. So what I understand is they are not going to be morphing in this. They're going to be just, you know, they're not going to be turning into Rangers. So they're not going to be morphing. And a lot of people were thinking that maybe Adam will be the Green Ranger. That doesn't look like it's going to happen that way because what we've seen and what's but, you know, they've already established that Min is going to be the Yellow Ranger. I still agree with some people that the scene with the Green Ranger is a flashback. Because with the Green Ranger being a figure in the Moon Palace, that's probably when he gets captured during that time. Now, that's just a guess. I'm just guessing. But, you know, that would kind of make sense, though, if you think about it. And with that said,
unless if they find a way to, like, if he's captured and they steal him from the palace and bring him back somehow.
Yeah,
that's true. He could still be the Green Ranger still can be involved somehow from the flashback.
It just not be Jason David Frank's Tommy. It could be J.J. Oliver.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Cat there. Why can't it be the kid?
True. That would make sense. But like I said,
even in Soul of the Dragon, he uses the Master Morpher.
That's true. But like I said, you know, just depends. Depends on what's going to happen. But like we said, but you know, we have, and also another thing that's really interesting is that who is front and center.
Yeah.
This will be the first time that Billy is taking charge, leading the Mighty Morphin team. That's
first time in suit. Yes.
Yes, but he's led the Rangers outside. He became a leader in a way to them, but this is the first time a Blue Ranger actually became a leader.
Yes.
In Power Rangers.
As an actual Ranger, yes, it would be the first time Billy leads the team. However, again, when they turned to children and he changed back, he effectively
he still took over as leader to help them. So no, I get I agree with that. Somebody on their YouTube channel said, what if, you know, I would like for them to have a Red Ranger, you know, Billy become a Red Ranger. And it's like, it probably won't happen now.
I don't think he needs to be a Red Ranger.
No. And the reason why I say that is because the fact is Red Ranger has not been a leader before.
Oh, yeah. We've had several. Alien Rangers, Time Force.
Mighty Morphin with Tommy becoming the the leader.
Yeah.
So, we've had that before. Mm-hmm. We've had the first time ever a Pink Ranger become a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go.
I mean, hell, in Mighty Morphin, Red was the second in charge more than Red was a leader.
Yeah.
In more episodes.
So, but Ryan, what do you think of everything we've seen?
I take that back. Mighty Morphin season 1 was 60 episodes.
With Once and Always, man, what do you think?
It might be even.
Well, first off, what do you think of this image? We could.
Me personally, I would have loved to wait for a reveal of what Rita will look like when we watch the special, rather than getting a glimpse. But I mean, it's not like it's out front. Like, if you're going to really pay attention to it and zoom in, you'll see it.
Oh yeah.
But I mean,
I kind of agree with the idea that if the Green Ranger we see in those like photos and stuff is a flashback, I'm okay with that because I mean, trying to put someone else in that suit that's not Jason David Frank or Tommy,
Yeah.
you know, it's just going to be kind of. I mean, everyone's going to have a different opinion on it, but
Mhm.
Yeah, and I mean, Aaron from Bad and Son, he did say, it's like, he wasn't really, I mean, he didn't say it like this, but kind of put a portrait, because the fact is, with him been passed away, I said
Yeah.
this, but it's the fact is, whatever the tribute is, if this is going to how they tribute Jason A. Frank and everything, it's fine, but, either way, they wanted to include his character in some shape or form, even though
Mhm.
he's turned it down, So I mean, it sucks because he has given a lot for Power Rangers and everything. But I mean, I look forward to seeing this 30th anniversary special, man. I mean, and if we get a trailer, we will do a. I mean, I will do a live Facebook reaction to it, so you guys, so we can, and then I'll go do a little breakdown of it. If it happens if it comes out when me and Rick are in Lexington, that we'll be up there. Like, already got the image for it. Here we go.
Yeah. Speaking of Lexington, I might have to cut out of the convention for probably 30 minutes if I get an interview for work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm trying to go back to first shift.
Okay.
oh yeah,
So, I mean, would you just go to your car, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, Nate, later I'm going to leave you.
No, I have to drive all the way back up to Hebron.
Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind. So, but guys, originally I did not know if we were going to get any news on this next topic, but we finally did. And I'm glad we did because I've been waiting for this for quite some time.
No.
We actually have here's a teaser poster for Legend of the White Dragon, guys. And oh my god, that is awesome looking. I love. I'm trying not to, get too emotional with this because it's the fact is, I've said this before. This was a dream, a project that Jason has been working on so hard, and and I've said this so many times. I was a backer for this, and I'm very happy that I was able to, contribute to it as well. I'm not saying it's because of me is why it's happening. I mean, everybody else did it, but I'm just saying I'm proud that I backed this project. This being his last film he does, post-mortem of his passing and everything. I mean, we don't have a new trailer yet, but we do have a date. It says fall of 2023. And with that said, here's but first off, let's go over to the poster a little bit. So his reflection in the helmet, and then right here it says, "Legends never die," which is a real true statement. And but anyway, I'm gonna go to the article for Deadline. Oh, geez, God, that's just the worst name for a freaking God.
What?
Deadline. Just the name of the article. It's called Deadline Central, I think it's called.
Dateline?
No, Deadline. That's what it's called. Deadline.com.
DEA?
Dead.
Yeah.
DEAD.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I know there's Dateline.
Oh yeah. So let's see if I can do this. So we'll go ahead and stop sharing the screen with this, and then reshare the screen. Share the link right here. Here we go. Okay, let's see. View tab. So here's the article right here, and let me scroll down. If it lets me. Okay, we know about the tragedy of suicide. Yeah, we already know that stuff. We don't need to go into that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so yeah, but also, guys, right here, it does say this will open in theaters. This will be released in theaters. It is not going to be released on a streaming service. So, which I'm very happy about because this really deserves to be in theaters. With
The
all the
fact
hard
that
work.
this is a fan-backed film and it's
That's
going to be released in theaters, that's really good.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I don't know if they. Let's see. So with that said, they said it's going to be released. Here we go. So, picture pics release will coincide with what would have had to been. Okay, so this is going to be released in September during Labor Day weekend, and during the time where this would be released on his
Rhonda's 50th birthday.
Yep, and it will be in looks to see like it will be released exclusively in theaters across the top 25 markets this fall. So with that said, I wonder what oh my god.
He says hi.
That was so wrong. How long were you waiting for that? Really? Put them back. Put them back wherever they were.
Oh, they're just folded up, sitting off to the side. I'm actually trying to get behind where I had them sitting, so I was moving them. And no, I wasn't waiting to actually pull that one out.
He just thought to himself, you know what, this is a perfect time.
Pretty much.
Now
He's interested in seeing the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, like I said before in our Facebook Live, there have been people, with Aaron saying, I mean, I've already discussed this in the Facebook Live. I'm going to discuss this here a little bit. Not going too much. A lot of people, they haven't been really happy about how Aaron is speaking on Jason's behalf when he's passed and everything. I get that, how you feel about that, guys, but the fact is he was friends with Aaron. And, he had his feelings about we all know that Jason, he did not, he wasn't really a big fan of Hasbro. And, he decided to step down from Power Rangers and he wanted to give what the fans wanted, a more adult, mature, and his acting skills towards this, and it's supposed to be really good. So, and it's the fact that, like I said before, you guys don't have to go see it if you don't want to. That's your option. You don't have to. But I would suggest, in honor of Jason,
We would implore you to.
Yeah, I would just say in honor of Jason, go see it because, he did put a lot of hard work into this film and, and I look forward to seeing how it turns out. I don't know if it's going to be, they said top 25 markets.
Yeah, which is more than just 25 theaters like you were telling me.
Yeah, I was kind of like that. That's a slim area, but 25
Well,
markets does.
So, like,
I thought it was going to be
AMC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be select theaters. I should have just read that a little bit better. I know I said 25 markets. I didn't understand maybe it was select theaters, but I can say, with me being a backer and me being able to get a Blu-ray copy of this after it comes out, which is going to be awesome. I'm sure they're going to try to release because he said that they're going to get to the people that what I've watched on his Facebook, his YouTube on live on YouTube. Aaron said that when it releases, they're going to get the DVD/Blu-ray out to the backers first, and then it'll probably be released in stores and possibly on, VOD, video on demand or something like that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, listen. I mean, I've seen the clips for this at PMC, and I've said this before. Not Power Rangers, totally different. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really good. I think it's going to be good because I do like the story about he's a fugitive on the run because he's being blamed for the destruction of his city and everything, and they're trying to hold him accountable, except the villain that caused it. So
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to turn around and blame the hero, not the villain.
yeah. So Ryan, what do you think of what you've seen about Legend of the White Dragon, what I've told you about it and everything?
I mean, it looks good and stuff. I mean, I've watched Bat in the Sun, the Least Misfit stuff for years, and I mean the quality of stuff, the time and effort he puts into it. I mean, I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
Especially like Rick was saying that it was a crowd-funded project, and it got so much, people, backing it up, everything that's willing to be put in the theaters. I mean, that's a sign. And knowing from all the different medias that I enjoy watching, like wrestling and stuff like that, how many of these people grew up with Jason David Frank and Power Rangers and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, and back to that thing about the crowdfunding, because originally back, I think it was like in 2019 probably, or 2020, during the time of the pandemic, they tried to get it worked on because Johnny Bosch was attached to it originally, and then that didn't get the funding, and it would suck. But he still wanted to make it happen. But then, then they did a Kickstarter and they did it. And like I said, I was proud. I mean, originally I wasn't going to back it because money and everything, and I just didn't. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the Blu-ray. At least I can do is just, if it happens, I'll get the Blu-ray. If it doesn't happen, then suck. Yeah, but you know what? I was waiting, I'm like, come on, get it. And they had all these stretch goals, and they made it to past 500,000, 508 and some 600 something or something like that. Let me see. Hold on. I can actually pull up the Kickstarter. Let me do that right now.
Oh my. There's like a battle going on here. And like of these
Right now. And like he said, and like we were saying, this was a crowd-funded project. This was being funded by crowdfunding basically. That's what it was.
Wait.
Let's see if I can find the image.
Don't fall.
Come on.
Yeah?
Go out of Facebook for right now.
You gonna
Sorry
die?
about this, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'll show you the.
You gonna die? You gonna die? You gonna die up here? No, don't.
Do this. Sorry, guys. I know I should have done
This
this.
is right there where it's coming. Oh my god! Army of them.
So right there.
Children having all kinds of fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
killing Minecraft monsters.
Hey,
Can you guys see that price right there? How much they made?
Not really.
$508,618. Because of 5,259 backers. So, yeah.
And right here, let's see. Let's go to the campaign and everything. This is what the stretch goals were. They were starting off with this goal right here. Let's go down there. Let's go down. Here we go. So they were starting off with this. 100,000 to set up a mini series. They reached past that goal, and then the other one was an extended series for 250,000. Did that. Then they added the 300,000 for a 4 comic book TPV prequel series. I
Trade
don't understand why.
paperback.
Thank you. That's better. And they managed to do that. I don't understand why they didn't unlock that because they already knew, guys. The last second they made the funding for this film.
Yeah. So
And it's
go
all-
back to the funding part.
How much?
108,000.
Right here?
500 or 600 divided by 100 backers, 52.55. That means the average donation was $96.72.
Dang.
That's the average of what people donated. So just think about this, people. $96.72 spread across those 5,300 people is getting us a feature film.
Also,
And that's going to be in theaters as well. From
Like
a
I said,
company
feature
that's
film. Yeah.
yeah. And the fact that's what it means. Yeah.
So it doesn't take much from each individual. Yes, almost $100 does seem like a lot. But when it comes to backing a movie, and I mean, where you can get some special stuff along with that, it doesn't turn out to be much because, I mean, you're going to spend, what, $20, $25 for the movie itself when it
But
comes
also,
out. And that's one of the things you get. Oh, yeah.
Point this out. They did have investors too. So they made they got $1 million from that. So they made a good amount from all that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying though, but
I didn't know the investor part though.
Yeah. I gotta say, I am very proud of myself and all the backers that gave to that film and made it happen. And I'm very happy that Aaron kept going through a tough time, getting this out there. And I hope he continues. I mean, after this, I hope he finds a way to continue the storyline. If it's going to be like, comic book, I mean, I would rather it be live action. But we'll have to wait and see the future. But right now, I'm just very happy for this. And it is going to be, and he did say it is going to be an emotional experience when you see it, because just seeing Jason A. Frank in it and knowing, he's not going to be able to see this. But, honestly, he is watching. And we better stop causing trouble. But, and this is for Jason. This is for the Davis fans and everything. And I think your kids can agree, I guess. Like, whatever.
Yes.
They can at least agree on how to kill a Minecraft monster.
Yeah.
At least a creeper.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, but yeah, guys, that was it for our episode. And like I said before, we are doing a tribute this fall for Jason David Frank. I'm working on it right now, so I'm gonna have Rick to be a part of that. Alicia. Got some ideas already, like, some videos to post on there and talk, show some videos that, like, for example, probably show his poetry he did, which was really, that was at a film festival, and it was really very, now that the tribute will be, I think it will be emotional because, we're talking about Jason David Frank, but we're also celebrating him. For everything he's done for the fans. Like I said, it was originally going to be last year, but it was still too fresh and it was not ready to be done. So I'm glad we're doing it this year. But anyway, before I head off here, Ryan, what would you like to say for your first being on this webcast, and it's going to be recorded, so you get to watch it back and then go.
I'm YouTube.
I hate the sound of my voice. I mean, it's a fun experience. I mean, the last time I did any of this stuff, was I did a video with my brother on his YouTube channel when he was slowly starting out, and another video that you and me did like years and years ago. We're not going to go into subjects on that one, but I mean, yeah, it's been fun.
Wait,
We're not going to talk about that. Nope, we're not talking about it.
We'll talk about it.
We will not talk about it. No,
we'll talk about it off here.
No.
How about that?
It's Power Ranger related.
No, it's not Power Ranger related. It's not Power Ranger related.
Oh God! Did you guys actually create an OnlyFans account? And
This was before OnlyFans.
oh, so it was just only.
Oh,
Only friends. Only friends.
No.
What would you like to say before I do my outro? And we go to show the thumbnail for our next episode, which will be in April. So go ahead, Rick.
So as always, support your local comic book shops. Support the paper copy. Support the fun stuff. I mean, I collect way too many figures. Obviously. But then again, like I said, support the local comic book shops.
Okay. Sorry, guys. If you mute your mics right now, I'm going to go ahead and do my outro here.
Fine.
All right. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to this. You guys can watch this recorded if you haven't seen anything about it. I do have links for the for Tokyo Electables for the bike in the description and the Lightning collection. Right now, like I said before, the Invisible Phantom Ranger is only available in the UK right now, but there is a link for it on Hasbro Pulse UK, so you can get it there if you want to, or if you want to wait for it to come out in the US, by all means. And if we do get a trailer this week, we will do a reaction video on our Facebook page. So make sure you guys like us on Facebook. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, guys, make sure you guys stay safe, stay healthy, stay more phenomenal. And as Zordon always says, may the power protect you. And remember, it's morphin' time. Okay. We can all say goodbye now. And he's not even saying, all right. Now I got to put this up here. I'm always prepared, I promise. I'm always prepared. Sometimes.